Hello everyone, my name is CJ Schnazi and we are playing Wild Arms for the PlayStation 1. Going to, sorry about that, get things going here. Give me 1 second to get set up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and reset you. Little bit of a handshake when I'm getting this thing going on here, but we'll be ready to rock in just 1 second. Alrighty, let's see here. Get this going underway. So we will be playing Wild Arms for the PlayStation 1. It was originally released in Japan December 20th, 1996, and in the US followed the following spring in April 30th, 1997. Alright, we're looking good there. Go ahead and get things rolling. If you're curious how I have Wild Arms playing in 720p, it is because of a upscaler that I purchased. And this upscaler feeds from the PS2 and gives me an HDMI signal to the Elgato Game Capture that I use. And oh, that could be bad. There it goes. Alright. And the Elgato, then I feed that into OBS and we go from there. So Wild Arms is a pretty fun game. It's a role-playing game. Has some interesting things going on in it, and we're going to do the first little journey here for the 3 different characters that you get to play with, and we'll start with the first one, Rudy, today, and sometime next week we'll go ahead and do some of the others. There's a nice opening cinematic here that we'll watch. I remember when these games first came out, how it was the thing to look out for was these cinematics, because they really brought the shine to the Japanese role-playing games and like Final Fantasy series when you're going from cutscene to cutscene, because they were just so different and graphically improved versus the actual gameplay. So this game is clearly an early product on the PlayStation 1, especially for 1996. The polygons are pretty hilarious. If you are interested in checking out the YouTube video that I'll be posting here, I plan on having a way to show the 3D models a little bit better, because they are really difficult to see in game, and I think they wanted them to be fast so that way the player wasn't spending so much time looking at them. So before we get going here, I will slowly read the introduction from the player's manual for you that I have on the right hand side of the screen here. Let's finish up here. Pleased with how this device is working, and I am streaming in 720p, so if it is acting up for you, please let me know so I can adjust it accordingly. I must say, the way that I have my system set up right now, where I'm watching the TV, then I can look at OBS, and then I look at the stream, and it's just like canon. It's so staggered, it's hilarious. So, alright. The world of Filgaia is only a shell of what existed long before. Ages ago, under the protection of the Guardians, the world of Filgaia was a prosperous land filled with ancient and magical beings. It was a rich, green, and fertile realm. All was well with the inhabitants of Filgaia until a surprise invasion by a race of metal demons with bodies of steel robbed them of peace. That was too slow. So, we'll try again later here. Alright, we're going to do a new game. And so, yeah, you get 3 characters you can choose from. I just start with this first one here, the Wandering Youth. life is gradually fading from the land. Slowly but surely, the destruction of Filgaia continues. A devastated environment filled with ferocious monsters plague the people of Filgaia, who desperately try to cling to their land. Those who dare to venture out are called dream chasers. There is a boy in the village of Surf. It's hard to believe that this boy has the potential to become a dream chaser. What does he seek? We're calling it a day, kid. Thanks a lot. The barrels are all sorted. I hired you at the recommendation of Mayor Piper. You turned out to be okay. By the way, what's your name? Rudy. My name is Rudy. Rudy, you're stronger than you look. The horses seem happy. Here's today's pig. Sorry, kid. This is all the village could afford. Heelberry acquired. You should see if the mayor has any more work for you. Thanks again. See ya. So, I really enjoy the fact that they're like, this is all the village could afford. And chicken, you are in my way. So it gives you this heelberry. So right off the bat, you find a hardy apple. And right here, one of these. There we go. There's another heelberry. Yay! The cheap village. And then we'll go in here and we'll grab you. Get 17 gil. So we get 17 money from them, basically. And if you go and look here, that heelberry is 20. So I mean, between the hard apple, the heelberry I picked up, and then that 17 gil, it's like, I think you're lying to me, sir. Hello, Mayor Piper. Let me talk to you here. Rudy, how are you? Thanks to you, the stables are in great shape. Take these as a token of my appreciation. Long ago, I found these bombs while exploring ancient ruins. You may find them handy. So I get these tools, basically, that you can use for bombs that Rudy will get, and each character gets their own set of tools. These bombs will destroy most small objects. Walk next to the object you want to blow up and push the tool's button. It will go off in a bit. These magical bombs will never run out. In the good old days, magic berries could be found in the cave to the south. Excuse me. We would use these bombs to clear debris from the cave. Now that all the berries are gone, we no longer need them. The world is fading and our village is starting to feel the impact. So, you gave me these bombs, which are useless because there's no more berries, and that's what you used them in the cave for? Alright. Jerk, what'd you run into me for? Excuse me, I need to talk to the mayor immediately. And he pushes me out of his way. A child from our village has gone into the berry cave. Oh, whoops. Oh well. What? What do we do? The berry cave is full of monsters. There is not much we can do. I must talk to the townsfolk about this situation. Please keep this quiet. We can't have the people panicking. I guess I'll go. Okay, see ya. Gotta go rescue the kid. Actually, there's one thing I do want to find to talk to here. Calamity Jane, she's a bounty hunter. Stories of her battles with monsters are famous. She's probably very beautiful. Probably very beautiful. Like he's really sure about that, huh? Do you say it? No, it's not you that I'm looking for. Maybe she says it. No. We don't want your uselessness. Anyways, the villager I'm trying to find in question is going to talk about the cave. But of course, I can't seem to find him, so let's explore for a little bit here. My son Tony, he may seem wild, but he's really a good kid. His smiling face has helped me through my illness. You know, that chick doesn't say anything useful. Rudy, this village must be boring for someone like you. Nah. You don't have to be nice. I'm bored too. To the south here is the city holding a festival. I want to go. Maybe he's talking about it. Here we go. Long ago, in the cave to the south, there were powerful berries called holy berries. But the last seed was used to kill a monster, so there are no more. You want to hear more? Long ago, a monster prevented the villagers from collecting berries from the cave. The villagers hired many bounty hunters, but the monster kept coming back to life over and over again. As everyone began to give up, one of the bounty hunters had a brilliant idea. His idea was to plant a holy berry seed inside the monster while it was regenerating. The holy berry sprouted and sealed the monster with its magic. Nobody believes the story anymore. It's considered a fairy tale. Well, I guess I'll keep that in mind. Cave to the south, eh? One thing that makes me laugh is you can run in the field. Alright, crocodile time. Named as Tatzel Labale or something like that. Critical strike. Critical has been kind of exciting in this game. They have some crazy polygonal effects here. Alright, we'll go in the berry cave now. So another thing that's interesting is when you do find a landmark on the world map, you have to actually press X to enter them. Wow, I looked away for a second and this kid gets past me. No one from the village is allowed in here. What am I to do? No trespassing. Bats bring danger. Leave now. That's what I think of your sign. I'm Barry. Alright. These balloons look so obnoxious. I'm not even really sure. Look. Critical hit. Another lucky night. Alright. There's a lever. Let's pull it. That's the safe option. Just like a bunch of eyeballs here, like weird mouth. But he attacks you with these like beholder kind of tentacle deals. Strange. Counterattack. And the sound effects just some of them are hilarious. If we get to fight a goblin, they make me laugh. Weird name for gold. One of the interesting things to talk about is the force level that you see. Another critical hit. Wow. Lucky. The force level not only does increase the damage that you deal, but it unlocks extra abilities for you, and I probably won't bother using them until we get to the boss. All this says is, do not destroy the sign. Danger ahead. Leave now. So you'll get force level 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And the spells that you can cast are based upon the Force level. Starting out, we only have Force level 1 spell, so it's called Lock On. And we'll use Arms ability where we have a hand cannon attack, and our Force ability will make sure that we can't miss. It gives you 100% accuracy. So. Quiet footsteps make bats wake bats. Take it slow and easy. Haha. So if you run through this part, you'll actually end up getting attacked, not attacked, but attached to a bat. Not really sure what that does yet. Haven't bothered looking it up in the manual, but I'm guessing it increases your random encounter rate. Gained a level. Cool thing is when you do gain a level, you actually do get a little bit of health back. So in the next video, I'll actually explore the menu options a little bit more, so that way we have that to talk about. Holy symbol acquired. Heal berry acquired. Yeah, these goblins, they sound like cats. It's kind of strange. The holy symbol remove the curse of the bats. Might as well just blow it up while we can. It's fun to blow stuff up. I do like how with this JRPG, using tools and picking up boxes and pushing objects, it's kind of Zelda-esque. And then they throw in the random battles as well. It's killed the kitty goblin. Changes. Cat goblin's gonna die. Yep. The world of Filgaia is only a shell of what existed long before. Ages ago, under the protection of the Guardians, the world of Filgaia was a prosperous land filled with ancient and magical beings. It was a rich, green, and fertile realm. All was well with the inhabitants of Elgato until a surprise invasion by a race of metal demons with bodies of steel robbed them of peace. In order to survive, the three races of this world banded together. The Guardians and humans fought together with the Elus, a clever race that used technology laced with magic, to rid their planet of the alien demons. Working together, they forced the metal demons to the Arctic edge of Filgaia, where they have not been seen since. Having helped win the war to save Filgaia, the Elu became disenchanted by the greed and ruthlessness of the human race. They became alienated and abandoned Filgaia after seeing the rapid decline of the planet. See, it got a little typo there, and they became alienated. It's now one word apparently. Even though the war to save Filgaia was won, the planet suffered terribly during the battle. Shortly after the war, plants began to disappear one by one until most of the grasslands were nothing more than desert wastelands. As for the Guardians, the battle to save Filgaia drained them of their power, and they were lost to the mists of time. Although some still hold faith in the Guardians, they are now considered by most to be just one of the many legends that surround the old world. Now, 1,000 years later, the war is but a memory, and slowly a new civilization is rising from the ashes. But once again, an ominous cloud hangs over the horizon. The metal demons who witnessed the collapse of their own planet, Hyades, are preparing for the moment when they can once again descend upon Gaia and claim it as their own home, their new home. I have come to look for berries for my father. The berries are on the other side of the blocked passage. Check it out, you cleared the path. I have to get it back. My father is waiting for those berries back home. Bandana acquired. Berries faintly glitter. Holy berry acquired. Thank you. With these berries, I can heal my father. Let's hurry. I've got to get to him right away. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Mom! Why do you always cause so much trouble? I came to get these berries to heal Father's wounds. Are you two okay? What was that earthquake all about? I have always told you not to come here. You're safe, that's all that matters. Let's get home. Dog sees something. So, that thing is a zombie. It is definitely the most interesting zombie I've ever seen. So, we're just gonna go ahead and get the force level up here. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I think of the sound effects for that guy. That's just crazy. force. Like how it's like a handheld shotgun or something. Definitely shows its age, though. I mean, compared to today's standards, I find that the fight scenes are interesting to say the least. Like I mentioned before, I'm really curious to see what the models will look like if I were to isolate them and get a 360 view of them. Not sure if I'll be able to find any, but find some. And he's dead. Gated level 200 Gala. Rudy cast the holy berry at the regenerating zombie. The healing light from the holy berry reduces the zombie to sludge. I do like the artistic effects out of combat, but the random battles are definitely very interesting. Wow, you've defeated the zombie. What happened, Mom? You have brought tragedy to the entire village of Surf. I know about you. You possess the arm, the forbidden power. I know I shouldn't have, but I looked through your stuff the other day. The arm has brought doom to us all. The dream chaser, Rudy, has cursed us all. That earthquake was probably caused by Rudy. Be quiet, everyone. Rudy, thanks for saving the boy. But you opened the forbidden path and put us all in danger. You also possess an arm. You will be judged for this according to our village law. Do you agree, Rudy? No. I'm sorry, Rudy. Even though you're a dream chaser, you still have violated our law. We must judge you. You have no choice, Rudy. Please come with us. Okay, fine. We must get back to the village at once. Rudy will be judged there. The boy brought a terrible omen to the village. We must do something. He's just a dream chaser. It may sound cruel, but he may bring harm upon us all. When the seal was broken, it caused an earthquake. That damaged the entire village. We all agree then. We'll ask him to leave. I took him in, so I'll inform him of our decision. Eavesdropping, Rudy? Then you know what we've decided. I must ask you to pack your things and leave, and please, don't come back. Your actions have brought chaos to this village. If you have any conscience at all, please leave. Okay, fine, I'll leave. Jerk. Saved your ass, and then you're gonna call me out. Fine. Peace. Oh, wait. You saved me. I was so helpless. I know that you did the right thing and that they are wrong. I just want to say thank you. I've got to get back. Thanks again. I'm actually going to save here because the next little bit will be a long introduction that we'll be doing for the next stream. And that's going to be involving the next character, but I don't want to waste too much time trying to find the next save point. So we'll go ahead and save here. Alright. I like how the bird says come again. One of the things that's funny now is this shop clerk. Sorry, I can't sell to people who break the law. Jerk. Even though he used his skill to protect them, They've rejected him out of fear. Within him is a power he never asked for, the skill to use the forbidden arms. He still wanders the world in search of his soul, unaware of his inborn power. Alright, so that's where we're going to end there. Thank you all for watching. It is a short stream like I mentioned, so take care and we will see you next time. Thanks again.